One of the first steps in your sales cycle could be creating a quote for your customer. So let's have a look at doing just that in Unleashed. Go to Sales, Quotes, and Add Quote. The first thing we need to do is add in the customer that the quote is being created for and check that their details are correct, such as their delivery address. Then we can add in a customer reference and the discount we want to apply, which is pulled from the customer record by default, but it can be changed in here. You can also specify the tax rate, the warehouse the goods are going to be coming from, the delivery method, and any delivery instructions. We've got a delivery contact here, which is again pulled from the customer record. You can have multiple delivery addresses for each customer record inside of Unleashed. Over to the right, you have your salesperson and the sales order group, which are again specified in your company settings. Filling out this information is a great way to track sales and quotes by that salesperson. We also have our quote date and quote expiry date, which is useful for tracking because if the date is passed, it'll show up in the dashboard for late quotes along with our open quotes. You can choose from the Unleashed default templates or design your own PDF documentation in the Doc Designer. Now that we're done with the header details, it's time to add in our products into the product field. Start typing in the product details, which could be your product code, description, or even your barcode if you've got those set up. Next step is to type in the quantity that I want to quote for the customer, and as you can see, the price has been pre-populated in the system. This price may differ from customer to customer, and the reason behind that is that the default price is going to be pulled through from the sale price. For example, a wholesale customer may have a slightly cheaper price than someone who's in a retail sale price tier. You can set up to 10 sale price tiers, and you can specify the price per product per sale price tier. The price here has auto-populated as explained, but you can change it if required. The next field across is availability, which tells us how much of that product we have available for sale by taking your stock on hand minus any allocation. Include any comment against the product line here, and then click Add. As we add in the product line, we can see the margin that we're about to make on the sale and the overall quote here. Let's add in another product. I can see in the margin on the product line here that I'm not going to make a profit on that particular sale if it goes through. This gives me an opportunity to correct the unit price, which I've made a mistake on. This now removes the negative margin. Down the bottom, we can print the quote and also email it directly from Unleashed. When you select the email button, you'll get a pop-up box with the customer's email address in the To field, your email in the CC, and a subject line that will pre-populate with the sales quote number. Click Send when you're ready. You can also view the email log for this quote if necessary. Back to the top, we've got the quote prefix and number to make it easier to track as well as a status. As we can see, it's currently in draft because we're working on it, but everything's looking good so we can proceed with this order. If, for whatever reason, the customer changes their mind, you can cancel this quote here. It's gone off to our customer, so let's move this to a pending status. That way, everyone using Unleashed, including ourselves, can see where it's at in its life cycle.